Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at how to crochet this really simple lace edging. It's only 3 rows. The first 2 are incredibly easy to do and the third one is just slightly more complicated, but definitely within the reach of beginners to intermediate level. Right, let's get started. To begin, if you could make a length of chains, for this particular little swatch, we're going to use 38 chains. So pop a slip knot on your hook, however you normally do, and just do your 38 chains. Don't make them too tight, and I'll see you when you've reached 38. So we've now got 38 chains and we need to do a half double crochet in the 6th chain from our hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 6th chain. Go into that top loop of that chain and of course your half double crochet. You have 3 loops there and then you pull through all 3. Then chain 1. That chain 1 will count for a chain 1 space. And then we skip a stitch, a chain. This is the one that you went into. You can see that because it's pulling that top loop up slightly. Just zoom in a little. So we've chained 1. We now need to do another half double crochet, skipping 1 and into the next one. 3 loops on a hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 and chain 1. Yarn over, you skip a chain and into the next one. A half double crochet again. Chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next chain. Chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next chain. And you repeat this to the end and I'll meet you there. And you should end up with a total of 17 spaces. So we've reached the end now and done our last half double crochet in the last chain. And we need to fasten off, so just yarn over and pull through, then snip your yarn and just pull through. Now we need to reattach our yarn and we're keeping the work right side facing, as that's why we fasten off, and we're going to start at the beginning of this row here in this little space, and we need to do 2 single crochets in each space across. And to join, I like to use a standing single crochet, but if that's not what you're used to, just fasten your yarn in however you normally do. Right, so to do a standing single crochet, for those of you who don't know, just pop a slip knot on your hook however you normally do, and then just pick up your work and pop your finger on the loop on your hook and insert your hook straight into that space, yarn over, pull through, and you'll have 2 loops on your hook. You'll have the slip knot loop on your hook and the yarn over, and then just yarn over and pull through 2, just like you would for a normal single crochet, and then into that same space another single crochet, and then into the next space, straight in there under that chain, 2 single crochets, And you do this all the way to the end. This is how it's looking. So I'll meet you at the very end when you finish your last single crochet. So when you've reached this last single crochet in the last space, once again yarn over, pull through and snip your yarn, or the thread I should say, and then bring it through, a gentle tug to fasten it off. And now you can see you've got row 2 completed. And it's this row that we're going to work into for our final row, row 3. And we're going to start off in our very first single crochet here of this row with the right side facing us. So it might be an idea to just have a go at just making that easier to get into. Okay, so we're going to start now with a standing double crochet, and we do this exactly the same way with a slip knot on our hook. So once again, just pop the slip knot on however you would normally. Pick up your work, secure that little loop on your hook, and then insert your hook. Sorry, yarn over first and secure that too. Sorry about this focus, there we go. And into that very first stitch, just there, yarn over, and you'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2, and you've completed your standing double crochet. Sorry if I referred to it as a single, I can't quite remember. Right, yarn over and into the next stitch another double crochet. We're going to do a total of 4 double crochets to start this row off, 1 in each of the first 4 stitches. If you have trouble doing that standing double crochet, just attach a yarn and chain 3 and then do a double crochet in the next stitch. There we go, that's how it looks. Next we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to skip 3. So 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch along, do a single crochet. That's how it's looking. Chain 10. We're going to make a 10 chain loop now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and turn your work, and then into this double crochet just here, do a single crochet, and then turn your work again and chain 2. If the loop becomes a little loose, just tighten it. 1, 2, I should say the loop on your hook. What that's done, that chain 2, is brought the work up to the height that we need to start our double crochets now. So we're going to do a double crochet into that 10 chain loop, and then we're going to do a picot. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. All a picot is a set of chains that are closed at the first one where you started. But for this one we're going to go into the top of the double crochet stitch and the little horizontal bar next to it, and single crochet. Then double crochet again into that space, or the 10 chain loop, and again picot. 1, 2, 3, and into the top or the front loop of the top of your double crochet in that little horizontal bar there. Not horizontal, I should say diagonal. And then another double crochet. So we need a total of 7 picots actually. That's the best way to remember it. And then 1, 2, 3, and again finding the top of your double crochet stitch just there into that little side loop there, and single crochet. Once more, a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, the top of your double crochet stitch in that little bar there, and single crochet. Okay, so those are coming along nicely. So we need a total of 7 of these double crochets with picots, and we end with a double crochet. One, 2, 3. So we can see here 1, 2, 3, and there. To complete your picot. Double crochet again into that 10 chain loop. Picot. Just hoping you can see this clearly. There we go. And single crochet. Just have a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we end with a double crochet, and then we chain 2, and we look for the 3rd chain of our chain 10 where we started for the loop. So there's our single crochet just here. So we need to count 1, 2, 3, and we need to go into that 3rd chain, try and get under 2 loops, and do a single crochet. And that will mirror what's on the other side. So we had our single crochet here and chain 2, and then our double crochet and our picot, and that's exactly what we've got here now. Now we need to skip 3, so we can see that's been worked into 1, 2, 3, and into this 4th stitch along we need to do a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and complete your double crochet. And we need to do another 3, 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. There we go. Okay, so that's that little stitch in a nutshell, really. So you might need to fiddle around with these little picots, and you will need to press it when you've finished, and that's how it looks. So what I'd like you to do now is repeat what we've done here with your 3 chains and your single crochet, skipping, so just rewind the video and complete another 2 of these, and I'll meet you when you reach here on the second one. I had a rethink and thought it might be an idea to just start you off. So chain 3 again like we did before, skip 3 and into that one single crochet, and then start your 10 chain loop just as we did before, and work over it like we did here. So we've worked the 10 chains, and now we need to single crochet into this double crochet here. But to do that, just turn your work and you'll see it there. Pop a single crochet in there and turn your work again and chain 2. 1, 2, and then start with your double crochets and picots into this loop here, into your 10 chain loop. So you need to complete another 6 of these and end with a double crochet, just as we did on this one. And as I said before, just rewind the video if you get stuck. So completed these 7 double crochets and the 7 picots and finish with a double crochet. And now we need to chain 2. Find the third of the 10 chains. Sometimes it does become a little bit twisted and it can be a bit awkward to see, but 1, 2, 3. You might be looking at the back of the chain, but so long as you just go under 2 loops, you'll be fine. Single crochet and then double crochet, skip 3 and double crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3. We need to do a total of 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we start the whole sequence again, chaining 3, single crochet, so chain 3, skip 3, single crochet, and then chain 10. So when you've repeated this, I'll meet you just at this last one here. So this is the last loop, and we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picots and 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we need to do 2 chains and then in the 3rd chain up of those 10 chains for the loop we started, under 2 loops, a single crochet. And then skip 1, 2, 3, and in this final chain do, or final single crochet, do a double crochet and then yarn over and pull through. Okay, so that's the little sample completed. Just zoom. There we go. And of course, as I said before, it will need pressing. Now, if you were wanting to crochet any particular length and you had to measure the starting chains, what I would suggest is, supposing if I just take a piece of, I got some blank paper, yes I have here, I'll just fold it in half here. Get your length of chains and just lay it, imagine this is a length of chains, just lay it so it, without stretching it, just lay it gently over the length you require, like so. But actually add on about an extra 6 to 10 chains and you won't go too far wrong then. You can always fold in or whatever, but take into account if you need any multiples and any of your building chains for here, for example. But on the whole, I think you've got a pretty good idea now how to make this lovely little edging. It isn't too difficult and it works up quite quickly. Okay, so thank you very much for watching and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care and bye for now.